here. Don't mess with me. Alright, so I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. Look what we got. I mean, SpaceX. Oh, not SpaceX. Starlink. So we're in the beta program. Yep, we're doing an unboxing like everybody else. I know, exciting. Everybody else is doing it. But we're in Northeast Indiana. And we applied for the beta sometime in January. Our internet out here, we had CenturyLink for years. Horrible, horrible, horrible company. Can't say a good thing about them. Download was around 10 megabits. And up was not even a half a megabit up. You know, we're talking kilobytes. Couldn't do anything. Went with cell router. Had Bix wireless. We threw an AT&T plan and a MoFi router. That was working great. But then AT&T changed around plans, so that's not any good. And right now, honestly, we're using Visible. So we get like 5 down and 5 up max for hotspot, and just not good for the house. So this, right here, this is our game changer. I'm excited. Let's do it. Let's open it up here. So, a pretty big box. I forget the measurements on it, but I'm sure they got it on the website. No. And so everything's all in here. My understanding is it's all plugged in and ready to go. We'll unbox this and we'll go outside. We're just going to do a temporary setup out there in the snow until we warm up a bit up here in Indiana. Simple, 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 and looky there. We got, man, those directions even I can understand. Point to the sky, plug it in, get on your app, you're done. So, super simple. Some nice heavy-duty plastic there. And there it is. We got us Starlink satellite. All packaged, all in, color-coded lines. I know you guys, if you're watching me on this, then you understand. But they're talking 50 to 150 megabit download speeds. And I think like 20 to 30 uploads, something like that. That's total game changer for us. Complete. It's going to be awesome. Also, the latency for you gamers out there, you're talking like 20 to 40 milliseconds, that's plenty good enough. I game off 100 milliseconds off my phone all the time. So we got a nice, this is the outside stand there, simple enough. I got the dish, I'm guessing this is the modem, and this is the power injector. So it's powered over Ethernet. Simple. And you got your router. Very sleek. Kind of like their Teslas, right? Very nice. And then you got your port on the back. That's your auxiliary port. So that's, direct line. Just the one. You got a little rubber insert there. I'll keep that in there. We're probably not going to use that. We're not that big of a deal on all this. You got a reset button on the back. All your info on the bottom there. I don't know what we can give away there. But fairly short cord there, but that's just got to go to there. But my understanding is this is 100 foot of cable. So, and then that'll go right into here. This plugs in the wall. And then you go in there. Now, my understanding, you also can use your own router if you'd like. And you just plug it in there. And everybody's complaining about not being able to get to the settings with the app and look at all your specs and your coverage and all that stuff. But I've seen plenty of videos. There's ways to do that. So if you're interested in your own router, you can do it. So don't worry too much about that. This is a beta program. I know you can sign up and pre-order. We've got friends from church. They got in on the pre-order, but they're talking later this year, quite later this year. So I'm excited to be one of the first. Now, go ahead and take this cable out. And the one thing I didn't like, and I've seen a lot of people, is that the cable is permanently inside the satellite dish. So you can't take it off, like if, let's say, the animal chews it or whatever, you know, I don't think it's going to be an easy replaceable thing. But it is very heavy duty, very high quality. Get the plastic out. Of course, you got all your legal stuff so they don't get sued. But there it is. That's pretty. That's very heavy. Very heavy. For what it is, but very nice, smooth, easy enough.
Why is it flat?
And it's flat on the front completely. I'd eat dinner off that. And, I mean, it's as simple as you got a little button. I don't know if you can see right there. That's your standard, and then that's going to go in those holes right there. And that's that. I mean, we're mounted there. I do have a pole on the side of the house that has an old TV antenna. I might put it up there eventually. Right now we're just going to set it out in the yard and we're going to see how that does. So I'll meet you outside, I guess. Alright, we're outside now. Again, northeast Indiana. So we're going to find, point to the sky. We got the house behind us there. We got plenty of cable, so we can get out pretty far. You can see where my septic tank is. The snow's melted. So we're just going to start here. We got a tree over that way, some trees over that way. I don't know how much coverage, but we've got an app. So let me set this down on the ground right there. And we're going to open up an app. I already got it downloaded. Get it from the App Store. I got Android. So Starlink, we're going to get on here. Let's see how we do it. Okay. So check for obstructions. And tilt your phone up. Or we can... Alright, so now we're looking at me. Whoa. Alright, so basically, if you look there, you see that dark spot. So... you basically need, if the satellite's down here, all inside here. Now I'm obstructing the view. I'm big obstruction right now. But you just kind of tilt around and you go all the way around. So see those trees right there gonna be in the way. Those trees are kind of in the way. You go up there. That tree there's in the way. Really gonna need to get it up higher, I think. Those trees are just barely, so we might, but for the most part, it's not too big of a deal. So the biggest problem is gonna be that tree right there, I think. But if I get too far this way, so we're gonna just see how it goes and go from there. Hope for the best. I figure we got a pole over there. I don't know if you see it on the side there. Maybe over there, but I'm afraid that it's still going to get those trees even more in the way. So we'll find a spot, maybe up on top of the middle of the house, whatever. But for now, this should do. So let's give it a try and let's get it. We're just going to set it there. And next video, we'll plug it in and hopefully we'll see it moving for you. Alright, this can't be a video without BS getting wrapped up in the cord. Seriously, I don't know how I get cords so tangled, but make sure you watch my wrapping a hose video so you know how to do this. But we're getting it slowly but surely, but just wanted to check in with you. We'll catch you back in the house. So, howdy. So we got all the power injector here. So we're just gonna plug it in back here, and then we're not gonna plug it in until we're ready to record the dish moving. That'll be fun to watch. So that's gonna go there, and then we'll just probably set this power injector. I think we'll just put it right down here, and we'll be able to run that cables right there. Good to go. And then we got the router. So let's see how big of a cord they got here. Might not work like we wanted it, but I think it'll go right here, no problem. Yep, that cord's not going to be long enough to make it all the way there, I don't think. Yeah, maybe. And that just goes in the white side. I mean, how can you mess that up? White with white, black with black. There you go. So, super simple. That powers it. There's no other power plug for the router, which I love that. Just got that one box, and then you plug that in to there. Let me go ahead and plug this in, actually. That's the power injector, and then we'll plug in the satellite dish, and we'll watch it move. So, I'm going to run all my confusing cable here. So I'll just go behind whatever this thing is. Just run it right over there, set it there. I mean, this is super simple for as cool as it is. So are you ready to record and get on out there? I'll let you go that way and I'll plug it in. Alrighty. Did you all see that? Oh, I'm so excited. I am so excited. Look at that thing. It's like a UFO. Oh man.
But it doesn't fly.
It looks like it's floating to me. Man, we had that Bigfoot sighting out here. I mean, come on. This is where it's at. Look, it's just pointing. We might want to stand back so we can find this way. So we're not obstructing it. But like we said, we had the very tip of those trees. That tree there. If it comes down to it, I'll just cut the trees down. And then we have the internet. Because that's more important, right? So it's pointing pretty straight up. It's almost leaning back a little bit, but I think it's still trying to find its perfect little...
I think we should step back by the house so we're not obstructing it more. Oh, and there goes the dog. I mean, I don't know what this thing's looking at. I don't see nothing up there.
I know, I don't know. I guess we'll just wave at them, right? We'll just wave at whoever's up there sending the signal down. Hey, it's time to send us some internet. That's how that works, right? Alright, this is fun stuff. So, next thing I'm going to have to use the phone. And we're going to have to get on the link and set up my password and my Wi-Fi name. Which I think, the Force. What do y'all think? The Force. So I think it's still probably trying to find its little, I haven't seen it move much, but now the one thing I do foresee that I've seen in other videos is icicles start forming. It will melt the snow and melt the ice, no problem, but it starts forming on the side, and if it touches the ground, you know, that can cause some issues with it being able to move, so we'll see how that goes. Dog, you don't need to be in the video. Nobody wants to hear you. So, alright, well, let's go inside and let's see if we can get some Starlink internet. Alright, all. So, we got my phone. We're going to get the router set up. We got the router up there. We got the dish pointing to the sky. I mean, it's a little bigger than a pizza. I think I forget how big they say, 22 inches or something. That sounds like good sized pizza to me. That sounds pretty good. I think we're having ribeyes tonight though. That sounds even better. But, so, right here, I turn my Wi-Fi on. Do not enter. That was my old one. That's our house one. So, it's wide open right now. So, we're going to go ahead and go there. I'm going to hit connect. And it's connected. So now what we need to do is sign into the network. And there you go. So we're going to enter my new name, what we're going to call it. So we're going to do that here. So we're going to name it the, all capital, what do y'all think? The Force. And so I'm going to enter me a password here. Y'all don't need to see that. No, we don't need no hackers here. We're going to enter me a password and retype a password. Now, something I did want to tell you. So when you plug in your cables into that router there and all that, not the router, but the power injector, that thing lights up for each cable. So it shows power and connected. So we're going to go ahead and hit create. And it says you will now be disconnected from the router. Reconnect using your new Wi-Fi network name and password. To change it in the future, press the reset button. And then some other stuff. I can't read fast enough apparently. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go back into my Wi-Fi settings. Internet's unavailable on there and it's gone. It's not even there. But there it is right there. The Force. I'm so excited. So here's where my password goes. Y'all don't look at that. Hide your eyes. And not like you used to do when you were watching those adult videos when you were younger. You know, those action videos and all that. And mama made you, don't sneak your peek. We don't need any of that. Alright, so got my password in. We are connected. It says connected to the Force. And it actually is, now I have a VPN on. Let me see if it's gonna go ahead and connect. It's connected. It might not have internet yet. We might, you know what? I bet if I turn my VPN off here. Let's turn that off. Let's see if we got internet. It's not showing internet there, so yeah, I'm actually showing. I'm going to turn that off so we're not using data because it's actually trying to use my data. Now, we might not have waited long enough. It's only been, what, like 5 minutes since we plugged it in. I think they say up to like 17, but you know what? Right now, it's showing... It is showing internet, so now that's pretty good speeds. Now that's Cricket Wireless I just saw. That was what was that? 55 download. That's insane, and that's Cricket. I'm telling you what, I don't know why y'all make fun of crickets. I like crickets. I like their noises and all. But all right, so we're gonna try this again. We're on Wi-Fi. It's showing internet. You know what? I need to go ahead and close out all my apps. Let's try this again. And we're gonna. Now they do have a speed test on Starlink, but I like to use this. Okay, it's showing Ligonier, Indiana, Ligtel. Now that's another place we can get internet from. But you know what? You only get like 8 down and 3 up. So that's the best you can get, and it's about the same price as this. And you got equipment, and oh, the looky there. Looky there. Look at those speeds. Oh my goodness, we're racing now. I've never had that good of internet at home in my life. Now, I've done it with mobile a few times, but now that upload, look at that upload go. Oh, come on, you can do it. You did it. You did it, buddy. Oh, come on, keep it. Oh, almost got over 20, but still. You cannot complain about 20 uploads. So, all right. So we got 86 down, 86.1. Now that ping, I don't know if y'all can see that, but that ping is 31 milliseconds. That's like click. I mean, that's just boom, and you're there. So we are internet right here in our house, Northeast Indiana. Y'all saw my yard. All we got for real options is CenturyLink. Can't get none of that Verizon stuff, none of that other stuff. We've been using cell data, and that gets to be a mess, and then companies want to come and go with that, and it's ridiculous. So thank you, Elon. Thank you so much. This is going to be a game changer. 86.1. We can go ahead and, if y'all want to here, we can go to Starlink's app and see what it has to say here. Like there, it just cut out for a minute. I saw that on my phone. I don't know what that's all up. So you're connected. I don't know what the sign-in is. I don't remember making a sign-in. It says you're signing in. Oh, that's the email. I'll have to get that from my wife later. So we're going to run a speed test. It should let me go ahead and run that. It's just going to go to fast.com. It looks like it opened up my DuckDuckGo browser. So fast is going to show different for sure. It's always different than, yeah, see, we're showing 46 down there. Now, that's a little lower than what I'd like to see. But there again, we had a couple trees in the way. I don't think it's totally there. We can see what the up is showing. You're showing 33 uploaded latency on there. Loaded. I have no idea what that means. If y'all want to explain that down in the comments below, that'd be very appreciative. But that's 132 milliseconds. So we're showing 5.8 up. I was getting that with visible. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I've heard it can fluctuate greatly. So final speed 46 down and 6.3 up. We'll rerun it real quick just to see. Now, yeah, see, we're showing 85, 86. Got in the 80s there, 80 there, 79 down. So it can fluctuate so much. And I'm hoping as they send more satellites up, a stack at a time. I think 64 at a time. A stack. Y'all Minecraft players, you appreciate that. So I think it's just going to get better and better. Hopefully they don't put a cap. Right now there's no data limit cap. They want you to use it, try it out. I mean, test it. That's why they have a beta, is so they can fix all the problems. And so there you go. So we're showing upload. It's still running, but we're at 16 right now. So we ended up with 16 up. That's megabits. That's the little b. Big difference. So, alright. Thanks for watching. And that's your unboxing and getting it set up. I hope you enjoy.